It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Our lower prices on Woolies' exceptional quality are here to stay.
Okay, well, it is Friday. We are in the kitchen, and I'm very excited because we're about to make up some southern fried chicken with waffles. I feel like you have to say it like that. Chef Clem joining us in the studio. I love the idea of crispy chicken, southern fried chicken with some waffles. And how does an Amasi Coleslaw with that sound, just to add some local flavor. Now, with this easy recipe, who needs takeaways? I mean, it is a Friday evening. It really is such an easy way for you to whip up this delicious meal. And Chef Clem is going to take us through this step. Don't you feel like you need to bring out that southern accent, that southern
fried chicken?
Southern fried
This
chicken.
is, like, I think people think that this recipe, anytime we do fried chicken, is very complicated. It's really not. I actually made this recipe last night.
Okay.
But with steak. And it was just as amazing. It was so delicious.
So you made fried steak?
Chicken fried steak? Chicken fried steak. It's a thing, and it was so delicious. Okay, I'm going to take you through it. So earlier this week on Culinary Hotline, we spoke about marinades and how you can use things like buttermilk as a marinade or yogurt. So we're using buttermilk or mas today as our marinade. So chicken breast, which we know can sometimes go really dry.
Yes, and that's the worst, because I mean it's such a, because there's no skin protecting it. You have to be careful, and you can't cook your chicken medium rare.
This is how you're going to guarantee it's going to be ultra delicious and juicy every single time. So mas is in there. Now we're going to add some seasoning to it. So start it with salt and pepper, because you have to. I mean, those
are you quite generous with your salt when you make a marinade?
Yes, because what happens is if you get that quantity of salt right now, it really penetrates the meat and really seasons it well. If you under-season it, it's fine. You can season it again later and season as you go. But getting the flavor in there now makes such a huge difference.
Okay.
Okay, pepper. I like pepper, all the pepper.
Go for it.
So, you can go really hot with this. I kind of find when you do fry chicken specifically, it kind of like just lowers that little bit of heat. So I'm like okay, all of it.
Go for all of it.
1.5 tablespoons of cayenne pepper, and like, that's fine, that's fine. Then I've got some garam masala and some paprika going in. And again, you can be quite aggressive with the seasoning. It really, again, chicken breast also doesn't have a lot of flavor, but you're gonna be so grateful that you did. Okay.
I love that we're using the garam masala again, because yesterday we made a tikka chicken, and of course we do have that recipe available for you online. This particular one that Chef Clem is making is available on woolworths.co.za, and we're of course making our southern fried chicken with waffles.
So what I like doing at this stage, I actually let the chicken sit in it for about like 10 minutes, so the spices can really get into it. But if you're in a rush, it's totally fine. You're still gonna get all that flavor.
What is the ideal time if you're now planning ahead for the weekend to start marinating your meat?
If you're planning for the weekend, I would actually start marinating the chicken tonight and then start frying it tomorrow.
Okay.
But don't let it sit for too long. You know what? Actually, no. Marinate it in the morning and then fry it in the evening. You don't want it to sit too long, because then it actually starts breaking out the chicken too much. So yeah, I'd say about 6 hours is all you need. Okay, cool. I'm gonna work on the chicken. I need you to we're making waffles.
The waffles.
But you're gonna use the Woolies flapjack mix. And we've seen the flapjack kit, which comes with the pan. These have been circulating all festive season. People are obsessed with them. Okay, so it's the same mix you can use for this to make these waffles. And you pop it in a waffle machine, and it just comes out perfect every single time.
And I love these mixtures, because it gives you literally just have to add your wet ingredients. For someone that doesn't always have all the ingredients at home, it makes it so easy instead of having to go buy every single thing that you need.
I love that too. And then the ingredients are, I mean, the steps to actually prepare it, so easy.
Okay.
So
the box says...
I'm not even going to tell you what to do. You can do it
batter,
like...
pour in your waffle maker. No, we still need to make the batter. Wrong side of the box.
Kitchen conundrums when you just chuck the whole box into the waffle machine and put it down and you expect
2 large eggs and 60 mils of oil and 250 mils of milk. So let's start with that.
So there's also never been a better time to experiment with chicken recipes, and I think there must be like 1 million chicken recipes, but that's perfectly fine, because Woolies have lowered the price of the chicken across the entire fresh chicken range, which means you can now go crazy and just like come up with new recipes on your own. Make this recipe your own as well. We've shown you our spice mixes, but you can also absolutely just make it your own. Okay, another very important thing, when you add your flour or chicken to the flour, let it sit in there for like 5 minutes. I don't have 5 minutes to do that today, but what happens when you let it sit for a bit, the moisture that you have in the chicken from that marinade that's on there actually starts hydrating the flour, and it really coats your chicken. I know I'm talking, and Zoe's nodding, but when Zoe cooks, it's like she just zones out from the world and just goes, yes?
Okay, I honestly did not hear a word you just said.
It's fine.
I was
It's okay.
concentrating on not
No, I
breaking
appreciate
the
that.
egg.
I appreciate that. Okay, while you're busy with that, I'm gonna let my chicken sit for a little bit. I'm gonna make this Amasi slaw, and it's super simple. I got the washed coleslaw mix. I know she's smiling because she's doing it again. I'm gonna talk to you then. Okay, I got this coleslaw mix, and this saves so much time. You don't want to be chopping over the weekend or the Friday night. You've had a week already. Just get the mix. Okay, get it into your bowl, and then more salt. Salt's very important, and also a little bit of salt for you. Whenever you bake, a little bit of salt.
Okay, just a little bit of salt.
Salt, and then lemon juice.
See, I've never added a little bit of salt to my slaw.
Do you know what the biggest thing is with slaw? A little bit of sugar.
A little bit of sugar.
So I actually had a little bit of sugar in there earlier, and it, like
Just
it
a
just
little
kind of like
touch.
it breaks it down and adds a little not sweetness. It just kind of like elevates the dish as a whole. So there we go. Garlic can go in there because we love our garlic.
There we
Some
go.
chives, mayonnaise, and mas. How are we doing? Okay.
You're doing good. I'm just obviously getting our batter as smooth as possible. You just need a bit more elbow grease, and then I'll.
You're doing the right thing. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Okay, chicken going in.
Is there a thing as like working
Yes.
my batter?
Absolutely, there is. So what I really want you to do is keep some lumps.
Keep some lumps. Okay,
some
there
lumps.
are quite a few lumps, so we'll keep the lumps.
Okay, keep the lumps, and that just, you don't want to overwork that batter. Keep the lumps. Mayonnaise goes in. We did this kind of real time.
Yes.
We just have to that goes into the waffle machine for like
So we'll
5
pop
minutes.
this in the waffle machine.
Chicken's frying.
There we go.
Can you mix
Our
that for me?
Amasi, there we go.
And this is also, I like how we're doing this, because I feel like Friday is when you should get the family in the kitchen and just prepare this.
Oh, yes.
Keep the kids away from the oil, of course,
Yes.
but there we go. Okay.
They can be mixing up the batter, follow the instructions, it's pretty easy. Make the slaw.
Chicken, done. Slaw, done. That's gonna go into our waffle machine. We've just done Friday dinner.
And then we'll serve it up like that. Done, done, and done.
That's
Well
it.
done.
Oh my goodness.
This is amazing. Well, we do have this recipe available for you if you're feeling like making your own southern fried chicken this weekend with some waffles. It's available at woolworths.co.za. That looks amazing. Can I try some of
Okay,
that
I'm gonna
chicken?
bring it over to you.
I feel like I never try enough of the food.
Zoe put me on blast on social media. She caught me eating behind the scenes. She was like, this is what happens to the food. That's not true.
Okay, well, now I'm eating a piece. I feel like this is something you shouldn't eat with a knife and fork.
No, absolutely. You know, what I do is I
Nasty.
almost use the waffle as a taco shell, and then I put the chicken in and the slaw on top, and a little bit of hot sauce. Hot sauce on your fried chicken, and I literally just get at it. Is it good?
Very good. I would actually say you don't have to be shy to go a bit spicy with this.
Really?
Yeah,
Go
I would
crazy.
definitely say go crazy, especially if the kids are sensitive to it. Maybe lean off the cayenne pepper, but definitely I would add more spice to this. This is unbelievable.
It's chicken and waffles.
It's chicken and waffles,
It's
nothing
chicken
to
and
complain
waffles.
about. Well, that recipe for you, it's available at woolworths.co.za. And if you've missed any of the steps, we have a recap for you. Would you like some?
Oh, yes, please.